Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make the Mylena Bow Point 2, which is this layered version of it, or the version with tails. It's basically the same style, only this one's got the added one, and like I said, this one is just the layered version on its own, but it's equally pretty in both styles. And like I said, this one is just an extension from that. So it's basically how to get 3 different versions of this, but it is a little bit time consuming and it does take a few minutes to set everything up and get everything prepared. So to make the tutorial a little bit easier to understand and faster for everyone involved, I have already started some of it. So I've got my base layer already folded, and this is a version where it is 4 times 21 centimeters, and all the descriptions and measurements will be in the description below for you. But this is 4 times 21, and I've folded 2 to the left and 2 to the right in the exact same method that I'm going to use on this one. And I've got my super cute little voodoo doll embellishment because we're coming up to the end of September, so we're thinking about Halloween. And what I've done, around all of my ribbon, all 8 pieces, I took my lighter and the blue clear bit of the frame and I heat sealed every one to prevent fraying, and then I folded them up with a 2 centimeter turn up, and then I got one of my little salon clips, made sure that the ribbon was lined up, and put my little clip at the bottom so that I had all 4 pieces like this, and in some cases obviously 8 when you're doing the bottom layer as well. Now with this one you want to fold 2 to the left and 2 sets to the right. So on this colour we're going to go to the right, this colour we're going to the left. If you're going to do 4 colours, you could do 4 completely different colours or 8 completely different colours. You've just got to remember on both your top layer and your bottom, fold 2 to the left, 2 to the right, otherwise it won't work. So we're going to take this side and we take this top corner where we've got our top layer and we're going to put that right in the corner so it's there. We're then going to take this layer and we're going to fold it over, and this is 1 centimetre. And when you do it, it will naturally sort of fold at 1 centimetre difference. And we're going to repeat this. I'm going to just trim this because that's not quite heat sealed as I'd like it. There we go, that's better. And fold over again. Move your clip ever so slightly. Double check you've got your 1 centimetre gap. And then, like I said, this way, we're going to the right. So fold to the right corner, fold that over, check you've got your 1 centimetre difference, move your clip. Now you don't have to use these clips to clip, you just want something that's not going to damage your mark the ribbon in any way, which is why I like these particular style. So again, we're folding this over, moving the clip, and ensuring we've got that 1 centimetre difference. And then you'll have 2 pieces that look like this, and 2 pieces that look like this. So as you can see, to the left, to the right. And then whichever colour you want stronger, so I want this pale one to match the embellishment more, you want that one as the top layer. So when you're placing them, whichever colour you want to be the most distinct, put that on the top. And what you do is line it up. So obviously you've got your 2 pieces, you want to line it up from your 1, which is your centre. And then I have these clips, which are another version of a salon clip. And then I take this and this and just make sure everything lines up where I want it to. And again, you want to repeat the exact same design. So if you put the pink on top, the lighter pink on top, you want to repeat the lighter pink on top. And I use this one because these ones have got like little bumps to hold the clip in place. This one doesn't, so if I accidentally pull it, it doesn't snag my ribbon. Just so you know, but these have got stronger grip to hold it everywhere in place. So when you do it, when we turn this round, this is going to be twisted so you get the pink on the top layer. And the same on this one, because we've done it both so the pink is the brightest layer on the bottom. Both of them are going to be twisted like this. Okay, and then we take our layer. You want to place that directly on top of the first one. Make sure that the edges are all lined up. And at this point I take the top clip off and bring it over all of them. And then gently, so that nothing moves out of place, move your clip over. Let's take the bottom clip out gently, place it over everything, and we're going to repeat this again, and we're going to line everything up. And like I said, you can play around with your colours, get everything in a combination that you like. Because like I said, these clips are purely just to hold everything in place. And like I said, this way they both look exactly the same. When you sew them and turn them around, they're going to look like that. So I now have my extra strength thread, double layered, excuse my finger, and what we want to do is make sure that they are sandwiched together, so we're going through all of the layers, so all 4, and then from underneath we want to make sure that we're going through all 4 layers of that one where the first overlap is, and then the next stitch is basically over that centre where both centres overlap, and then the last stitch down is going to go through all the layers there. And then the last stitch up on this one, move this out of the way and make sure that everything is lined up and that we're going through all of the layers. So basically every single layer is caught. We do have a little bit fraying, so I'm going to just gently heat seal the ribbon a bit. And then at this point you can take clips out. Again, I'm going to move that one out of the way. We're going to make sure that we're catching all of those layers, that we're catching all of the layers this way, in, out, over, moving the clip out of the way, lining everything up so we can go through all of the layers again. Again, I'm just going to heat seal. And then I pinch everything so you've got 3 creases on each side. And then I take my needle to go back through the 3 layers there. And pull really nice and tight. And then I line up the 3 creases this side. And again, just go through my thread there. And then at this point we can take off all of our clips. And the other thing that I do just for extra security and support is I go over both the centres. So as I said, take that over, and what I like to do is go over at least twice over the centre, just to give it extra support. If you wanted to, you could glue, and like I said, you can stitch each individually side and glue it together as well, whichever is best for yourself and whatever makes more sense for you. And then the other thing I do is I like to do just a little stitch through on the back. And if you like it this way, you can leave it at this point, add your embellishment here, and add your clip so you have this look. If you want to add tails, then what you would do at this point is, again, I have 2 pieces of 21 and 2 pieces of 19, and I've done 1 in each colour, so 1 light pink, 1 dark pink of each version. And what I do is I do tend to take them all together, And the other thing to do is just so they don't move about when I'm cutting. You need to make sure that you've got an extra sharp pair of scissors. Let's take them all together. And be a curve like that, and every single one will be the exact same shape and the exact same curve amount. And then you can take your lighter in the clear blue bit of the flame and make sure to do it in the clear bit of the flame, especially in these lighter colours. And then what will you do? Heat seal all the ends, and obviously at the moment they're all the same way, but what you do is you turn them so that the tails are opposite to each other. Like this, and then we do this way as well. Heat seal, heat seal. Put them all together so that they're all nicely lined up. I'm just going to put the clip there, and then I've got the last little bit of my thread. And do make sure that they're all nicely lined up so they're overlapping nicely. And then we go in 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, hold on. 1 down, 2 up, 3 over, 4 up, 5 down, 6 up. So it's back up through that original corner. We're going to catch that in a minute when we seal that. And we're going to pull it up because we're going to take some of the bulk out of this. So before we finish making everything, we're going to trim this down, and we're going to heat seal along here. We're going to lift this layer up, and we're going to trim this way here, making sure not to hit any of the stitching section. We're going to heat seal, and then we're going to turn it the opposite way. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to trim this down, heat seal the edges. We're going to flip this out the way. We're going to trim this one down too. And that will just take out some of the bulk out of the centre so the tails lay nicer. There you go, got nice 3 creases in the centre. Round, through, thread through your loops, There we go, nice even tails. And we're going to take the back, and I have got a nice 60mm clip. These ones are a little bit on the bigger side. And first we are going to glue this right across the centre. Then we're going to take our clip across the back, and I have some 9mm ribbon, and again don't forget to heat seal this first, and that your clip's firmly glued. A little bit of glue there, round that there, get rid of my glue strings. It's because I've had my glue gun on all day. And round again, and round again. Take off your excess, heat seal the end, little bit of glue. For me, because sometimes your bits don't always line up, if you've done it nicely and you're really good with your stitches and getting them all nice, and I did. Did you see what I just did there? I glued the tails the wrong way around. It happens. Hey ho. I'll show you properly on the other ones. I've got some that I made earlier. But hey, if you ever want to learn how to fix things when they've gone wrong, I can also show you how to do that. There we go. And if we very, very gently pull that glue away and do the same here, we can flip them over and have them the right way. Never think you can't fix something when you've gone wrong. Nearly everything you can do when you're crafting can be put right. Don't waste this glue either. Take your lighter in the yellow hot bit of the flame and you can reactivate it. Then we can reattach it across the centre, hold it down nice and firmly, and take that original bit of ribbon that we wrap round and wrap it round again. And open the clip. And hey, you've now learned that it doesn't matter sometimes if you make a mistake, you don't have to waste ribbon. You can in fact quite often save your work. We do need to cut that down because obviously the glue is now on the wrong side from where we originally had it, but it's okay. Now we've got everything in the place that it should be. And we are going to glue our felt in. And my favourite thing about felters is they only need hot glue against ribbon, nothing else, no other fancy glues or anything else, and it will hold in place completely firmly and not come off at all. If you want to do it over the centre, you can do it over the centre. It's up to you. And then for the last bit, because like I said, I do like my little scrunched up centre look, is we are going to take the, I'm going to take it the other end, and this is 1 inch black ribbon. We're going to do the same, pinch that, and then we take that over and get that pinch look. I'm going to glue here and glue here. And make this gives like a cute Halloween. I do like a cute Halloween. And I believe I got these particular felties from Emma Jo's Felties. I'll link her in the description below. She doesn't have the exact design, she probably has something similar. And like I said, you can do the tailed version, you can leave it as the clip by itself, just layers, and you can do it. I've got Mylena, the original version, with just 1 layer of this, and like I said, you can play around the colours. You can do it all 1 colour, you can do 4 colours, you can do 8 colours, whatever you want to play around with. It's a really fun, cute bow. Thanks for watching, bye!